Hello, I'm Red Robin 266, and I have a new figure review of the Young Justice Robin. And as you can tell by my name and future reviews, Robin is my favorite superhero or sidekick, or any comic book character for that matter. I just think he is amazing, and when I saw this figure, it's been out for a really long time, 2 years, something like that. And I really wanted it, and I got it off of eBay, and it came with the, well, it didn't come with, like, technically, but I got in one sale this Robin and the Young Justice Artemis figure. So, it is a really good figure, and I can't wait to open this up, but right now I'll just do some detail of the packaging. So on the bottom of all the Young Justice 6-inch figures, it has Young Justice, and then in the yellow bar it has the figure's name. Then on the side it has the characters from Young Justice. It has Miss Martian, Aqualad, Kid Flash, Superboy, Robin, and Artemis. And then on the back has a picture of the character from the TV show and a little bio on them. So I'm actually going to read this. Dick Grayson was the youngest member of the Flying Graysons Trapeze Act until his mother and father were murdered. Bruce Wayne adopted the orphan child as his ward, and Grayson became Robin, the protege and sidekick to the Batman. And then below on the box it has all the figures from this line of the 6-inch figures. It has Robin, Artemis, and Aqualad. It has the 4-inch 2-packs, which has Batman and Robin. Let me just focus in. Batman and Robin, Aquaman and Aqualad. It says coming soon in early 2012, but obviously it's 2013. It has Kid Flash and Flash, and Ra's al Ghul and Cheshire. And since it wasn't really focused in, here's Aqualad again, Artemis, and Robin. And it has a big, wow, that was really unfocused. It has a big display window where you can see Robin and all of his accessories, and the display base. Now it says on the package, highly articulated figure, and includes 7 weapons and a diorama. And the 7 weapons are his bow staff, his arm computer, 2 batarangs, a grappling gun, and 2 exploding discs. And overall, the packaging is really nice. It also has a top window for you to view. And I'm really excited to open this up, so I'm going to open this up right now. Alright, so here is the Robin figure out of the package with the display stand. The figure is actually really nice. Thought I'd show you that real quick. Right now, I'm going to show off the accessories that it comes with. So, it comes with his signature bow staff, made of a hard plastic. Sometimes it gets kind of bent in the package, only slightly though. And overall, it's a really good bow staff, I guess you could say. Wait 1 second. Here it is in comparison with the one from the DC Universe Classics Robin. Let me put it straight together. It's a little bit longer, and obviously it's black. But anyways, so that's the bow staff, and he holds it fairly nice. And so the next accessories that he has are 2 batarangs. And he holds these well too. You might have to position them in a certain place to have to hold them well. And if you're wondering, the batarangs do fit in your DC Universe Classics Batman figures. And they also fit, because I know that they don't come with these figures, even though they're shaped different in this series, the batarangs in the movies. It also fits to your Movie Masters fairly well. And I mean, they hold it like really well. So that's for the batarangs. Then he comes with these two exploding discs that he uses in the show. 1 and 2. He holds these fairly well. Let me just show you. I mean, well, not fairly well. You might have to position them in like a certain way, but I mean, at least he's still able to hold them. See, he can hold them. And then he comes with this grappling gun, I guess you could call it, and he can hold it. Not in the best way, but he can hold it. So that's actually really nice. Wait a second. I just want to check if it can be. You might have to bend the hands a lot. Actually, the hand's a little bit too big, so they don't really fit on the DC Universe Classics Batman. But it's still pretty good. And then the last accessory is his ARM computer, which he uses frequently in the show. Has a little translucent blue keyboard and computer, and it fits. Just clicks onto his arm. It fits well. So he has his ARM computer. Okay, now onto the stand. The stand is sculpted like really well, especially the gargoyle. And I love how they colored the bricks, because they've actually I think the bricks were the same color on this Red Arrow base, but they might have been different color. And I love how they kept it flat black instead of like washed, like on the Red Arrow one. I know that for a fact that was washed, and like a paint wash, like a gray paint wash. That's what I mean, like worn down. And it has 3 points of pegs. He has one right here, one in the center, and one right here on this side. So there's 1, 2, 3. And it's sculpted very nice. And you can use these for a lot of display stands. Alright. And they will be very nice. So now let's go on to the actual figure. First we'll start off with articulation. He has a 360 head, goes up and down, actually goes up, alright, it doesn't stay up, but it goes up, doesn't really move side to side that much. His arm goes out, twist at the bicep, go 360, but the cape kind of hinges it, only a little bit, like this one's loose, not really, this one's kind of stiff on mine, so I can't really show it that good. And then he has elbow, wrist, ab crunch, sorry. He has it at the legs, forward, backwards, well not very far backwards. He has twisted at the upper leg, knee joints, and ankle joints. Doesn't twist at the ankle. And overall, it's a really nice figure. It's small compared to like regular DC Universe figures, but he is pretty young in the show, I guess. And Robin's, like in the comics, he's young. So, it works really good. And compared to DC Universe Classics Batman, he's a pretty good size. And so, yeah. Okay, now on to detail. I personally, I know some of the fans of the show might get mad at me, or other people get mad. I don't really see if you're mad, because like it's my figure anyways, but I'm personally going to use this in my collection, ready for this, as a Jason Todd, because as I want a Jason Todd figure, as like a Jason Todd Robin figure, and I don't want to get the classics one, because supposedly the ankles break easily, and plus I don't want like a classic, I'd rather have like a modern day one, and this one probably fit the best, because it still had like kind of like the split hair, and I don't know, I just thought that it looked the most like Jason Todd out of them, even though he did use the classic Robin costume, but this is a nice Robin costume though. And if you saw under the red hood, he had kind of like a reddish costume, like red and black costume, so it fits fairly well as Jason Todd, but that's because he has the hairpiece, he has a domino mask styled after the show, like his face is very animated, like, but if it wasn't for the head, this could pretty much be a DC Universe Classic figure. The cape, you see, most Robin figures you can't really use, because I do use my figure sometimes, but because the cape gets in the way. This one is very like thin and flexible and short, by the way, and it's not gonna get in the way like at all. And now I'm pretty sure that the body is like this body mold is the same as the DC Universe Classics Wave 3, because I'll get that real quick. It's the same like size, has the same like buckle, and it has like a line down both of them. Both like it's the same like size circle. I mean, it very well might be this one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, so then he also actually wait a second. I want to do a size comparison while I have it over. He's a little bit taller, maybe a little bit shorter. It might seem on camera, but in real life, he's taller. The Young Justice Robin. And so the gloves have nice detailing onto them with gray accents. The belt is gold instead of like straight yellow, with small pouches kind of like disorganized, and buttons all around, like one on each side and in the middle. On the back, he has this little like, or not a little, but big pouch. He has detailing in the legs, right there. No sculpting though, and it's pretty much a flat black with just red outline right there. The shoes are sculpted though, like it's a new sculpt obviously because it's like shoes pretty much, not boots. And he has the gray outline on him. And overall, it's a really great figure. I really like these Young Justice figures, and I'm excited to possibly get more. I know that I've seen the Aqualad in Toys R Us, and I haven't seen the Red Arrow. I really want the Red Arrow. That'd be really nice to have. And yeah, so I'll just show some pictures of the Robin with Batman and other Robins. Oh wait, yeah, I have to do a size comparison with the Robin, so I'll be right back. Alright, so here's a real quick size comparison of the Robins. So first we have, I'm going to compare Young Justice Robin to the Universe Classics Robin. I already did this earlier in the video, but he is actually, I thought that he was taller, but I'm pretty sure the DC Universe Classics Robin is a bit taller. And so there's the comparison. They have obviously different style boots, shorter cape, longer cape with spikes. Doesn't have the gauntlets. The Young Justice one doesn't. And the head is obviously a different sculpt, more animated. So now let's compare it to the, hold on, let me just put the figure down real quick. You take the shield out of its hand. The Power Tech Batman Robin figure, and the Young Justice Robin figure is obviously shorter. They both have an animated look to them. He has obviously more, the Young Justice Robin obviously has more articulation, and the boots are huge on this one. I'm going to do a review on this. And so he has a cloth cape, and he has a rubber cape, or thin plastic cape. And so now let's do a comparison between Young Justice Robin and Arkham City Robin. And obviously he's much taller, plus in the game I'm pretty sure he's much older. And so, plus DC Direct figures are always like taller than DC Universe Classics figures. Yeah, they both have rubber capes. They're both kind of short. This one is really like thick plastic and like kind of hard, and this one's thin and light, and it's pretty easy to like move around. More articulation, less articulation. And now, last but not least, we have Nightwing to compare with him. Obviously smaller, and he has a cape. Obviously, Nightwing doesn't come with the cape. I'll do a review on the Nightwing figure too, and all the other figures, or unless I already did one. But so far, if you're just watching this, I probably haven't done it, but I will. And it has more articulation. So that's pretty much a comparison between all the Robins. He's probably, yeah, he's the smallest Robin that I have, but at the same time, he's probably one of the most, between these two figures, I probably use this one more, because like I said earlier in the video, I do admit, I use the figure sometimes, because this one is more loose and the plastic seems thinner, and this one just seems like better, put together. So, yeah. So now I'll show the pictures of the Robin by itself with the DC Universe Classics Batman and a Bane figure from the Movie Masters pack. So here they are.